everybody! What is going on, Miami Hurricanes fans and my college football family? Happy Tuesday. I do believe it is a Tuesday today. I'm guessing a little bit, but I think that's what day of the week it is. What a week it has been already. I'm so happy to see all of my good friends and family members willing to spend some time with me and the college football family tonight for this big, did I say big? Massive football game we have on our hands tonight in Blacksburg. That's right, the ranked Miami Hurricanes are taking on Virginia Tech tonight. We have bounced back. We've won back the fan base. What a crazy season it's been so far, and it's not over yet. Thomas, yo, my man, 16 months. Thank you for the continued love. I really don't remember a time here without Thomas being here. So I just appreciate you, riding with me, Thomas. We've had some crazy moments and stuff, some ups and some downs. But you've stuck with me, and that means a lot. Like, thank you, man. That means a whole lot. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being a member of the family. It's basically here. Who watched the full official Miami Hurricanes season prediction today? Can I get a show of hands? Has anybody watched it yet? What do you think? I did. I told you I changed my mind. I don't want to spoil anything too much because there's some people that haven't watched it. But please feel free to type about it. Like, that's okay. That's fine. But I did post my full official Miami Hurricanes season prediction, game by game preview at 6 p.m. today. So that is up for your viewing pleasure, and I'm sticking with it. I feel confident in that, and I understand that there's going to be a lot of people that think I'm out of my mind, but let's be honest here, okay? Let's tell the truth. Number one, I am. You kind of have to be insane to be a Miami Hurricanes fan, right? And still be one after everything that they've put us through. But we love them, right? We bleed orange and green. Well, a lot of us do. But also, man, every prediction seems wild and outlandish and maybe sometimes even impossible until it happens. You know what? Miami could implode this season. Miami could come out and win 6 football games. Anything could happen. Miami could go 12-0, go to the college football playoffs, and win a national championship. I always like to remind people that, last year if I had told you Miami started 9-0, but they lost to Georgia Tech and blew a 21-point lead to Syracuse, you would have said, Coop, something is wrong with you. You don't know ball. Man, it's just an educated guess. You try to make an informed prediction, but at the end of the day, it's still a prediction. And really, anybody who predicts game by game before any football has been played is definitely out of their mind. And I am. You're just asking for people to nitpick and criticize, and it's so much fun. So please critique my prediction on that video. Leave a comment. Like, don't be scared to voice your opinion on it. There's not a right or wrong answer. I said all that to basically say this. Just put your prediction out there. If you're not a prediction person, I'm not trying to peer pressure you. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But you're not going to jinx it. If you do have that much power, please let me know, because I would like a bigger house. I would like $1 million in the bank. I have a 2023 vehicle, but I would like a new car. Let me know. Help me out, But let's just have fun with it. Let's have some fun with it, and don't be afraid to jump in there and think that you're going to make me mad. I can't speak for anyone else, but frick them. Who cares? Who cares? Leave your thoughts on there. So that's up. And when I post that, here's why I feel so good. And we're going to get to the people, some shout outs who are here, bright and early. When I post that official full season prediction, my mind goes into grind mode. My brain says, you know what? It's here. It's time, Coop. Lock in. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every single day, 3 days a week, minimal sleep. We are locked the heck in. But truly, that is how I feel about it. I think everyone here can agree that I try to be pretty objective and set my fandom to the side. This is not a disclaimer. I just like to let people know that's my approach. Here comes the delusional Miami fan again. Come on, man. Come on. If I think I see a nail, we put a loss. It is what it is. And without giving away any numbers, I feel pretty confident going into this season. I do. But I know that's conversations to have on some different videos. Tonight, we are here to watch this beatdown in Blacksburg. You wish we had this team with last year's schedule? Yeah, with the defense, hopefully, right, reworked through the portal and someone other than Gidry. But it is what it is, right? I saw Cornelius here bright and early. My good friend Tropical. Peso Frank, he wants to see some solid D tonight. We're going to get the fans some solid D tonight. Absolutely. That's no problem. We got Randy in here. We got Zach Jones. Glenn. Good to see you, Glenn. Who else we got? Union County Kane, 63. I'm scrolling. Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Bryce in the building. Good to see you, Bryce. Of course, Thomas Shearer, Phil Romano. Destination Disney TV says, what's going on, bro, Chado? I would say chilling, but it's the exact opposite of that. We're working, man. We're working, but it feels good. Fuzzy Bunny 5150. Coop for life. Go. I'm not going to finish that, but I respect it. I respect it. Straight Street 6 checking in. Orange and green blood. Todd Fowler. Dolph Fan Denny says, Canes make me crazy. Yep. But we love it. Patty Snow checking in also. You see 10-2 or 9-3. Give me a breakdown on that video, Bryce. I would love to see it. Would absolutely love to see it. But let's get a recap of the virtual season so far, because it's been a roller coaster ride. At one point, the majority of the fan base had checked out. But I think it's safe to say that we have won most of you back. We are a top 25 team in the country. You heard me right. A football team that at one point this season was 1-4. 1-4 is now number 23 in the country on a 5-game win streak. 6-4, and here's the key: 5-1 in the ACC. And I stressed that to this team going into this season, that the conference games were the most important to me. As a head coach, I said, we'll worry about every game. Of course, we want to win them all. But y'all better get up for these conference games. And I think that they've done just that. Chris Kane for life, the weakest link. Yeah, salvage season, exactly. Bingo. So the only ACC loss, was to Florida State, and that was by 6 points. And this is a Florida State team that's ranked this season. We just beat NC State, who was ranked in the last Coach Coop plays game, 20-13. Little too close for comfort, but we got the job done. That was the final game at Hard Rock. We've got 2 away games, and we're looking to finish strong. Now, the Hokies, on the other hand, because keep in mind this is different than the Mario Cristobal plays. Coach, version.
Coop, give us 3 stats that you will outperform yesterday's CPU performance.
Easy. That's very simple, Chris. Let me sit you atop the throne. Let me finish the breakdown on Virginia Tech, which will just take a moment because there's not a whole lot to say about this Virginia Tech team. And I will absolutely give you some that I guarantee you could bet the mortgage payment on it. Chris! Thank you for the big $4.99, Chris. Thank you for the love. And people keep saying that there's a lot of pressure on Coop tonight, but funny enough, I don't feel it. Typically, I've applied deodorant 4 to 5 different times, during warm-ups and things. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really, really good. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. It's okay. It's okay, Chris. As a very popular head coach, I'm used to the media, interrupting me. It's like the gosh darn president, the media. Go, 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 go. I'm used to it. It's all right. Virginia Tech is 6-4. 2-4 in the ACC. They have lost to NC State. We beat them. Georgia Tech, Louisville, and to Florida State by a lot. We only lost to Florida State by 6. So Chris Gaffney wants to know, some media snuck in here before kickoff of the game. That's okay. He wanted to know 3 stats that we will outperform the CPU from last night's game. We are going to have more rushing yards. We're going to create more turnovers. And we're going to have more sacks. More rushing yards. We're going to create more turnovers. We're not going to have more turnovers. We're going to create more turnovers. Let's be very clear here. And we're going to have more sacks. Honestly, I could name 5 or 10, but let's keep it simple so people can keep up. We'll keep it at 3. So that's kind of that's how I'm feeling. Yes, that's how I'm feeling. Am I going to make any field goals tonight? Absolutely not. I don't have it. The highest my leg can go up is about right here. That's all. If I give it, let me give it all I've got. I might be good from 3. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. If I could get a little more extension, it's going to be Bert. So, is Bert going to make any field goals tonight? To be determined. We'll see. 1 second, he has my full trust. I would put my life in his hands. The next, he's shanking an extra point. And that's just how it is with Bert. You're rolling the dice. Goodness gracious, love him to death. He's a funny dude. Maybe has a career as a comedian once he leaves Miami. But I don't know what that kid's got going on. So, yeah. So, this game is hype. This game is so hype. With us being on that 5-game win streak, a lot of people are wondering when's it going to go wrong? When's this thing going to go back off the rails again? And I have an answer for you. It's not. All right, it's not. I promised the team that I would not sleep until I had the perfect game plan drawn up for our opponent, and I've not slept in 4 days. It took a little bit of time to get the perfect game plan, but we do have one. We do. And I have something great to motivate the players here in the huddle. Once we go to kick off the game, post-game press conference will be happening immediately after. Let's win 6 in a row. All right? All right. Can think all you want. Can think all you want. Yep, that's all right. That's all right. That's exactly how it is when it's us against the world. People say, man, it seems like everyone turned down the difficulty. And really what happened is Miami just got better. They just couldn't handle the heat. So we're so good, it makes everyone else look even worse. There's no difficulty switch in real life. It's such a silly, analogy. I don't understand it. But people continue to doubt. Rhett Lashley, I keep preaching it, said these guys should be in the college football playoffs. Yes, they have 4 losses, but I'm begging you, committee, please put this team in. All I know is we're going to keep winning football games. And let's see what happens. All right. One thing I would like to ask, break the immersion, and then we're going to kick off. If y'all could do me a favor, I don't want to sound like I'm begging over here, but if you haven't watched the full season prediction video, please check it out. Please leave it a like. We're trying to get a boost in the algorithm to start the beginning of the season here, and it just helps so freaking much. So if people could watch it and like it up, that would help boost the views on it and get the channel, kicked off into high gear to start the season. So I promise y'all I'll pump out content. I'm gonna pump out some videos this season. Absolutely. With that being said, your number 20. Good to see you though, Cook the Monster. Good to see you. I love you giving me a hard time, bro. It's motivation. Motivates me, man. 23 in the country. It's just so funny how the Virginia Tech in the Mario Cristobal version was 10-0 and ranked number 5. And then in this version, they're 6-4. But then in the Mario Cristobal version, NC State was 3-6. But then in my version, no, the other way. They were 3-6 in the Mario version, and in my version, they were 6-3 and ranked. They flipped. It's kind of crazy, right? Yeah. The ACC record is what really, really helps us here. Really, really helps us. I do have one other thing. They said, who wears the Miami Knights? The blackout unis away. And I said, you know what? We're in Blacksburg. We're rocking the all black. We're going to take it to these Hokies because I'm not like other coaches. Let's go. Come on. Look at all the Miami fans in there. I see y'all. I'm pretty sure I saw Patty up there. Let's go. Now, see, funny story. I did not go to middle school with Brent Pry. I did not. However, my nephew went to middle school with Kyron Drums. And he told me some stories. He said, Uncle Coach Coop, he said, I could tell you some things about Kyron Drums. He was always going around and stealing everybody's milk at lunch. And I said, real. We'll make him pay tonight. So here we go. You guys know what to do. Score predictions! Let me see you, man. This is such a big game. Let's stop messing around. Come on, y'all. Let's go. All right, who's going to win the coin toss? What's going to happen here? 35-31 says Straight Street 6. Okay. We are getting the ball first. All right, I want everybody huddled up, but I want the offense in nice and tight. All right, Carson especially, I need you over here front and center. You are the captain, so bring it in here. I have something that I need to say. I'm not going to lie to y'all. After not sleeping for 4 days straight, I was struggling to find some motivation on the bus ride over here to the stadium. But I thought back to something. I needed a break when I was up for those 4 days researching this Virginia Tech team. So what did I do? I reached for a classic. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And there's a quote that I want to share with y'all from that movie. And it's this. There is always hope, by one of my idols, my hero, Aragorn. He said this before the Battle of Helm's Deep. And why do I bring this up? There is always hope. Y'all see this? Because myself and this coaching staff never gave up on y'all. Even when the fans stopped showing up to games. Even when ESPN consistently was taking a dump on this program. We knew there was always hope. I believed in each and every one of y'all. Carson Beck, when you had that game and you threw 4 interceptions and I sat your happy behind on the bench and put in the freshman Luke Nickel, what did I say to you? Okay, well, after I said you're playing like ass. Okay, well, after I said that you're really, really bad at football. What did I say after that, the third thing? That's right. I said there is always hope. And in this game, even though we're ranked and we're favored in this one, there are whispers. Miami is actually the underdog. They can't handle Blacksburg. Enter the Sandman. But you know what? There's always hope, y'all. I never stop believing in each and every one of you. Even you, Bert. Okay, there's a lot of times that I stop believing. Carson, break it. Cox on 3. Break it down. Let's go. Let's get it. Score predictions. Let Claude go crazy. Score predictions. What?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
No, the black unis. This was requested by Carson Beck. Beck requested this. And after his performance last week, I said, you know what? I'll grant it. 38-35 Miami, 65-17 Canes. You're predicting a shutout after a speech like that? Smart.
He's got some space. Got enough for the first. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down.
Big hole.
Something demoralizing to your opponent.
Big hole.
Establish the run game early on offense.
No, I've never been to Blacksburg. It's definitely it's a bucket list thing for sure. Definitely.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like
Yep.
that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities.
Thank you, Destination Disney TV.
Action, running the ball, throwing
That's
the
the
ball,
confidence.
screens, anything is
Oh,
at your
buddy.
disposal
Okay.
at this point.
So they watched the film as expected. You know, they've been studying this team. That's okay.
Well, it was a good
We're
throw.
good
It was
enough
a
that
good
we
route,
can push
but it
through
was
it
the
even if they know what's
first
coming.
incompletion.
We're not worried about it.
Looking to throw, it's back. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
We're just, we're the better football team. As simple as that.
The Canes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
You know that when Beck is being decisive, he's locked in, right? Hey, you know he's locked in. Okay. 35-28 overtime, says Sage and Rage. 35-21 from Cornelius.
Have we seen a team outside the
It's a
top
hostile
25
environment.
finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next one?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together.
We want to set the tone right here.
That ranking and try to keep climbing.
We want to march down the field and we want to score.
Moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself.
Come on, bro. Where?
The draw.
Hey,
Nothing except
where's the blocking?
he stopped immediately.
And that's a
I don't want to hear anything about Great Wall of Maryville.
athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask
Good
anybody.
grief.
Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is...
It must have hit his funny bone. I mean, we've all had that happen. I think it hit his funny bone. That's why he dropped it. Definitely not what we wanted here. Pretty unfortunate. You know, we told this team it's points on that first drive. So we're very disappointed. But we'll send the defense out on the field.
Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the
We're not scared of no Kyron Drones.
David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you...
He doesn't know what's coming.
How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a week.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
He has no idea the type of energy that this team brings in the blackout.
Getting the sack on the very first play.
They're not ready for it.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Under fire.
It's just no shot. Heatherman is in his bag right now.
How about this defense coming out the gate?
He told me, he said, Coach, can I come into your office? And I said, of course. It's an open door policy around here, unless the door is closed, of course. And he said, I think that I found the solution. I think that I found a way to just dominate this team. And I said, Heatherman, share it with me right now. And he said, I had a vision. I had a vision in my sleep, Coach. And he said, you're going to be so pissed at the result on the first drive, but gosh darn it, Coach, we're going to get a safety once Virginia Tech gets the ball.
They'll get set for the free kick.
Good grief.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They missed an opportunity to...
That's the first safety of the season, right? Isn't that the first one?
To regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Guys, you have to believe Virginia Tech has had this one circled. This last year, they were victims to the lunacy and
he panicked.
That Miami was able to pull it out at the very end. The Cajuns did that over and over again.
And Miami did it all year long. This was kind of the start of it, right? The Hail Mary, the review, like Really
wasted first down. That's so disappointing.
And I got a feeling, Jesse, Virginia Tech
It's loud.
probably didn't forget.
Man, it's loud.
And the players did
I've
not.
swapped my headset
They're
3
fired
different
up,
times
ready to
thinking
go
it's
in this one.
malfunctioning. It's
Back
the
to that
crowd.
game, how good Cam Ward was late in it. Can Carson Beck be that guy in this one? Because you know Virginia Tech showed up here to take this
We're going.
all the way.
Hey, we're going.
Zeros on the clock. They're going to be ready to roll.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches.
Dawson, do not be shaking your head. Let's send the offense out onto the field.
They get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
Run the dagger play in the gun, throw to X, and watch the tight end fly. Tag at Shannon Dawson on Twitter.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
If you've got any good play suggestions and things like that, tag Shannon Dawson.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot
Oh, did I get
down,
a safety
pick up
against
through the field,
Boston
and we are
College?
not
We did,
going
or
to
not Boston College, Bethune-Cookman. Maybe we did.
Off play action.
Oh no, boy.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
And he makes a play in the back there. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second.
Where is Carson's arm strength? He's open. It's another underthrown ball. Man, he had him beat. Unbelievable. They're going to try to throw the ball here just to try to flex.
Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen.
Back
very
for
often.
Heisman.
Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Oh, buddy.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Green.
Okay, good play, good play.
Let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Guys, let's step
I told the
back here and
team,
check
I said,
Virginia.
make sure that you
Really
lay
good
the
win
wood
on the
on Kyron
recruiting trail
Jones.
last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
You know, we might get a late hit or two or three, but it's about sending a message.
Track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get down.
A shot toward the end zone.
Absolutely not.
And swatted down by the defense to stop
No,
the
sir.
scoring opportunity.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
What's up, Mr.
in
Whisker?
their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Beck, correction, that was Carson Beck. I'm out there coaching my butt off, Ink Kane, but that's definitely on. You know, who would have predicted a 3-2 game here in the first quarter? What? 3-2. Okay, we got a good one. We've got a good one going.
There's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado State.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I know we already tried this. They're coming up. They are coming up. Don't worry.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it
screen.
He ran into him.
He makes the stop.
Lyle typically has the vision, man. What was that?
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous,
What are you?
blitzer all
What?
the time, I like
Huh?
running the screen right behind him.
You got a
Great
bug
job
in your
throwing the
eye?
screen. Almost broke this one for a long
Okay,
game.
damn.
Just
Well, that
keeps the
happens.
defense
Yeah,
a little
I've had
bit
that happen to me
honest
too.
If you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He got a bug in his eye.
Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I've been there.
Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation?
How about them
Well, you try to keep
Canes?
your emotions in check. But
We're gonna
it's
test the
really
waters a
hard
little
to,
bit.
Because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches.
Okay,
get
that's
super
bad,
tight
bad,
when they
murky
start
water.
talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as an
Definitely
Now,
not.
it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Going to swing it on second down.
Forcing it.
With the
That's
catch,
okay.
it's Fletcher. Tripped up for the tackle.
And
Sometimes
this offense, I think,
forcing
does a
it
good job in this game divvying
is
up
exactly what
and
needs to be done.
to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be
You know
receivers,
it.
it's not going to be tight ends.
Did you
This
miss a
running back,
baseball
he's a
game?
weapon, too, after he
Welcome in,
catches it. You
Bahama.
saw it right there.
The tight end gets the handoff on third and short. Don't see
I
that
replied to
every
your
day.
email.
Solid work
I sent
and
you a reply.
execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Canes are moving.
I know,
quickly down the
Marcel. It's
field.
so frustrating. Unbelievable.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, no.
Moves
Take it,
away,
Carson.
feels pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback right there
Does-
outside of the top
does he know he
100 in the
doesn't run
country
like a
in
4.4
sacks per
40?
game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's back. Grabbed over the
Had to
middle.
fall.
It's Daniels.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, going up top. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up
Late.
the first period.
But he knows who he can trust. You know, he knows Tony Johnson is someone he can
That's it
trust.
for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top.
Yep.
We played one before we move on. Let's
R1
have
was
a look
wide.
at the
Is that
stats.
code? Is that some sort of...
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game. In
All right, second quarter. This game's going about the way that we thought it would, which is it's going to be close.
First play of the period, first down here.
Until the second half, and then we're going to take over.
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
Here's the handoff.
There is the co-op interface option we all know, love, and expect. Co-op is definitely on his way to breaking 70
And after a
tonight.
successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go.
We
here.
do know that Carson Beck is the starting quarterback for the Miami Hurricanes, correct? Like, I know I'm the head man, so I know I kind of get blamed for everything. But it's always surprising, you know?
The offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running
How
back
often
draw play, but
people
the
say,
defense
Coop
wasn't
threw that
everybody
interception.
stayed in their lane and they're able to get the
Excuse
tackle
me?
for loss.
Thank you for the 5,
These
Chris.
fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing
You can
it
tell
for
Carson
them.
Beck is a bit
Third
rattled.
down.
You know, he's a veteran, but
To
It's,
throw, it's back.
job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Canes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And we're about to get another look at this.
I'm going to have to pull out some more Lord of the Rings quotes.
Time and still looking for their initial first down of the game.
I appreciate you, Chris.
This drive will start from the
We're a second half team. It's been that way all season.
Play fake on first down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab deep. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you
ugly ball.
have to tackle the catch.
I know that was a big game, but what an ugly pass.
After the fact, so it's okay for him to make catches.
Can he throw a spiral?
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like
Jeez.
that, the defense is going to win every time.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be? Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
That's Miami Hurricanes football. Physical. Virginia Tech cannot handle that level of physicality. We laid a hit on drones. Check this out. Right, we have iPads on the sidelines and stuff. It's instant replayability.
This is what it takes
Exactly how we taught
to
them
wear
this
the
week.
U on the side of your helmet.
Bingo.
Coop, don't feel bad. We know their defense is next level. They have been stingy all year.
Chris! See, Chris, this is how we coach Miami. We want drones on the ground. Every play. You know, no receiver is safe. Right? He thinks he's coming down with the catch, right? Absolutely not. Sandwich. This man right here is rethinking his life choices. His entire life just played through his mind, just in a flash. They might want to check on him.
Zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're
Held them under 70. It's about to be 6-2.
And here comes the field goal unit.
Assuming he even can make this. Okay, he did. All right, he did. It's very obvious that all we need is for the offense to step up a little bit. It's as simple as that. It's football. It's not rocket science. It's 6-2.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Miami Hurricanes football.
Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David. If they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays, you're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Changing the play up.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Turning it on. He steps out.
Nice job, Carson. We like to give our quarterback some freedom in this offense. He's flexing that creative muscle there. Great job. Great job. What's up, Soggy?
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down.
Okay,
They need him to
2
play
is
well
2.
each and every week. He's
You know it.
playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very
2
big
is 2.
shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher.
Nice job.
Now they're starting to feel it.
Mark Fletcher's a little banged up. He got banged up a tad at practice, so this is not surprising. But in warm-ups, he said, "Coach, I want to play. This game means a lot to me." So we're giving him an opportunity. What's up, Phasma? When do you think Miami will wear the Miami Knights? I don't know. Definitely not this one. In real life, of course. Get in there, Brown. We trust Brown. There's a reason we brought him in here. We trust him.
You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, it's a good question. Go Irish in 12 days. Don't need a lot of help, man. A lot of help.
Co-op spent $4 million on a guy to take the snaps and hand it off to Fletcher.
Snagged in the middle. It's Daniel.
Say what?
He works his way inside the 30 down.
Hey, but it looks real pretty when he hands it off, doesn't
You
it?
see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers.
Oh heck yeah!
Guys that
When
can run
when he's
routes,
picking
box
up,
guys out. You want to play man-to-man
you know,
coverage on me? I'll put my big
averaging
body on you. You throw it near
8
me,
to 10
I'll make
yards
the
per
contested
carry,
catch.
we'll take it. He wouldn't want anyone else handing that ball off to him. See what I'm saying?
Picks up the first down, still moving.
I know that's Lyle, but
Brought down after a nice game.
power
That's the beauty of misdirection in the
football.
run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
The Canes
Absolutely
back
not.
the line on first
We're
down.
playing to
Let's see
win.
if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll leave it with him.
We found a very obvious weakness.
As they're trying to turn this into a score.
In the opponents we've been playing, and it's that they can't handle the run. Why recruit these, these offensive linemen? Sure, Coop. Why not pass more? Are they not good at pass blocking? Of course they are. But they're better at run blocking. It's all about figuring out this team's strengths and weaknesses, what they're good at. It's about to be 9-6. People say that's boring football, coach. And I say winning ain't ever boring, son.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Penn State is currently...
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks. The proof is in the pudding. That's all I got to say.
In most American cities, the crowd alone can help turn this game. It's just a field goal game. They're
Just had to be
trailing by
here.
3 to Nebraska. We promise to keep you
Had
updated
to
if
be
anything
here.
changes in this matchup of 1 versus 2, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I love when people say I turned down the difficulty and I was in a dogfight with like a 3 or 4 win Stanford team.
Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 20?
How are you, Swiggity?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically.
I can see Coop made it easy losing to Stanford.
When you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. It's got to be more consistent.
Ready for the season? Heck yeah.
2nd and 7. to pass. It's Groves. Throws to the wideout.
Nice job.
Make the connection on the
Confusion.
The offense just has not been able to
Thankfully.
find a way to get
Honestly,
the
thankfully
rhythm
there.
going here in the first half. We just haven't seen
Woo.
it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the
People
second
don't
half,
believe me,
they
and
gotta make some
I will
adjustments
address this.
here
I
at
don't care.
halftime.
I will address it.
third down, he drops the
The reason why I don't is
catch in the middle. It's Green.
literally the principle of it, if that makes sense.
Huge, and they've got one, and they're
Because
35.
every single stream, if I'm ever winning, that's always the go-to.
Pick up the first down here, but I
Always.
guess that's a moot point now.
It was the same thing last year. It was the same thing the year before that. It was the same thing the year before that.
Whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't
The
worry about
only
it.
team
Do
that
set it down.
completely
Nice
blew
execution
us
on
out
this
was Florida. That's it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's
This
it.
quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because
Now,
he is
Florida,
getting
I don't know
wrecked.
what
We've
they
seen
did.
him go down. He's been
Florida,
sacked time and time
it's
again.
CFB
He just got
26,
nailed
EA
another
loves the
time
Florida
on that
Gators.
last play. You
Because
can't wait
good
for this
grief.
game to be over.
That got ugly.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
You know, if I didn't have a 69-year, $420 million contract, that's possibly a
The Miami
fireable
linebacker shows you
offense.
his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a
Oh, and I'm just
subject.
going back and
We
forth
played
with you,
against the
Thomas. I
Canes in
never
the
take
Sugar Bowl my
it.
senior
No, I
year.
never take it
In
personally.
college, I got hit
It's just the
multiple
principle of
times by
every
multiple
time I
Miami
win a game.
linebackers and
Yeah.
spent
Coop turned it
multiple
down.
days in an ice
Coop,
bath
show us,
post-game.
show us. I'm coaching. You know what I mean? I'm coaching right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains.
Rondell,
keep this drive
what's up?
alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
There it is.
Finds his tight end.
What do you think of our defense? Lots of questions.
Just a few.
You gotta love
Lots
that.
of questions, man. It's just, it's too tough to say. Reloaded, rebuilt, really, in the transfer portal. So many new faces. Hoping Heatherman can make a huge impact year one, kind of like he did at Minnesota, but to be determined.
Go get some water and celebrate.
You know?
And not to be the old
And they'll be tested right out of the gate against Notre Dame. There's no warm-up
Field goals used
games.
to be really, really hard.
Notre Dame.
Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier.
9 to 9.
than he does right there.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just
2:51,
hit
this is
the
time.
knee, and This drive will start at the 25. Here comes the
Plenty
Hurricane
of
offense
time.
looking to gather a little more strength.
Let's
Took the
feel
last
it out.
drive in for a touchdown.
They probably
They'll try
don't
to
think
do it
we're
again
going to
on
run
this
here.
one.
Probably.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Damn, now I got to say, last time I did this, no, 2 times before I called this play, Beck threw a pick.
Really good job by the defense.
Just as a heads up.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's back. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I just have not seen this offense.
This play is useless. Absolutely useless. I mean, if I showed you this, if I paused this right here, I would ask you what happens. 9 out of 10 of you would say JoJo Trader catches this football, right? Be honest. Because I would. I don't know. He forgot where we are. Forgot what he's doing. I mean, Beck has to get that out quickly. There's absolutely no time. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it in the second half.
The
throwing
go-to.
it specifically.
The
I think they need
co-OC
to find a
special.
better rhythm. You've got to find a way
Yeah,
to
he
get
did
some
throw off of his
completions
back
from
foot,
the
but he
guy.
kind of had to. I still think that, I don't know. Still think maybe somebody should have came down with that. Okay.
Boy, this defense is
Hey,
ridiculous.
go ahead.
They
Big
have
time
rushed the passer
halftime
multiple
adjustments.
guys
All right,
in
we
the
see what
dot.
they're doing.
5 sacks, and we
They're
are
showing their
still
cards
in
here in the first half.
They punted
Want
away
that one to
on
roll?
4th down.
No shot.
They won't have time to run another play.
Okay.
We'll take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Special teams, everyone's fired. I don't want to see anybody getting on the bus after this game. You, and you, you're fired.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to
The
do
funny
that,
thing on that play,
win on the line
Thomas,
of scrimmage
is I
defensively
purposely
has got to
took my
be able
hand
to
off
set
of the left
points
analog
and
stick
force the football
and just threw the
back
ball.
into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
I promise you, now he has been dropping back too far. He has been panicking. I took my thumb off of the left analog stick
Prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
on that
Nice
screen play.
job by the defender. You could tell.
Sure
he was
did.
catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Pressed X
Sure
and then
he
press
had to
circle.
Think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air, it's Drones. Caught behind the line, it's Green. He's not going to make it.
We're going to call a timeout here because we don't want them eating up the clock. We believe offensively that we have the horses and the playmakers here to still get within field goal range and tie it back up. Absolutely. And it's assuming he even makes this. Okay. All right.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50 plus.
All right.
Did it with ease.
Duck, welcome in.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
We have 2 timeouts back.
And here
I
comes
told
that
him in the huddle,
Miami
I said,
offense
listen,
back onto the field.
we don't have to get it all
They
in
didn't
one
get
play.
much done the last
Not like
time
we're
they
throwing
had
a
it.
Hail Mary
Put it
here.
away from
You know what they're
their
going to do. They're going to bring it.
hoping this drive will
They're
be
going to
more
bring it. If you need to dump it off, then do that.
First play of the drive wants
That's
to
what he's
throw.
going to do. That's fine.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lyle. They'll mark him
Perfectly
out of
fine.
bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Good job.
One of the things you love
Good
about
job,
this
Carson.
running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top.
Oh,
He puts
my
a lot of
goodness.
air under it down the
Oh, my
They'll do
goodness.
more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I swear we have the worst offensive line in the daggum country. Worst O-line in the country.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw. It's back. Moves around to clear up the vision. He makes a catch. And they swarm.
Injury timeout for Virginia Tech.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
We know Bird ain't going to make it from here, so.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Bauman.
Let's go.
That'll be enough.
Let's go, guys.
1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Come on. We can't waste that timeout. Good grief.
Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And the
Pass interference.
but it might not
Pass
matter.
interference.
Flag is down and
Or a late hit.
defense was roughing up that receiver. So pass interference in the end zone wanted the ball placed at the 2.
You think I'm crazy?
And the Canes have it
Wait.
with first and goal.
I am. Wrong play call. We don't have time to change it.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll use a timeout right before
There was
halftime.
confusion.
Maybe time
There was
for
confusion. Someone told me we had the ball at the 2. It was actually at the 8. We have time for a play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's back. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Miami. They get it.
And that is why y'all pay me the big bucks. Get to the sideline. Yo, hey, everybody get to the sideline.
Masterful clock management, and they now
We're fighting for our lives out there.
I wonder too, David.
Get to the sideline. No water.
Defense, right? They needed to find some way somehow to get
Jeez.
a stop, limit the damage on that.
Acting
final
like they
drive.
earned something
They give
out
up a
there.
touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And the extra point is
16 to 12. Feels like we're getting our backs blown out.
They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense. is
Okay, I
going
just
to
making
take a
sure.
knee
I
and
don't
go
know
to the
about
locker
Brent,
room.
man.
We've
16
played
to 12.
two quarters here. Time to go to
Woo!
in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a
No, I'll be honest.
and they
I
were on
hate
full display in
the
that
last
half.
like 2 patches they've done.
Talk about a first
The
down
AI
in that
goes
backfield.
full blown. Now, one thing people can back me up on this, whether you believe me or not. The AI just has a complete brain fart in like crucial like time management type situations, right? Y'all can back me up on that, right? The people who play it, go watch the CPU versus CPU. You know how many times that the CPU will not even get a field goal off, and they'll have timeouts,
Breakdown, Kevin.
and they won't get a field goal off. It'll be into the second quarter. Nope, 5 seconds instead of calling a timeout, it'll show the replay, and then it'll be into the time. Yep. I watched one the other night. I had it pulled up on another Miami channel, and they did one, and it was the end of the game. Fourth quarter, there was like 5 seconds left, and instead of the team rushing up to try to get another playoff, it just let the clock run out, and they lost the game. Yeah, there's something about it when it's at the end of a quarter, if it's the end of second or end of fourth quarter, the CPU just has a complete brain fart, has no idea what to do, can't manage the clock. It has a panic attack. It does. And it's so frustrating. We've seen it in these playthroughs. I remember there was one where something like that happened to Miami. Yeah, it's crazy. But 16 to 12, back and forth, man, this is a heck of a game. Right, so y'all can back me up on that. If people want to question me, it is what it is, that's fine. But the CPU, just, it freaks. It's so messed up. He doesn't know what to do. The AI is just not there. But what a drive there right at the end, thinking that we were going to possibly try to settle for 3 instead. If there were maybe 3-4 more seconds off the clock, we would have had to have taken the field goal. Oh, I know. Please keep doing it. Please keep doing it. I want 100 people to jump in here and spam freshman mode. It don't bother me one bit. I'm in character. We're going back and forth. It's all good. There's no difficulty switch in real life. You know, that's what I always say. It's not possible. I don't even know what this terminology is from people. What I know is I'm on the sideline sweating my balls off right now, and we're trying to win a big-time ACC game. That's the one thing I know that's true. Got to give a shout-out to my man, Chris Gaffney, owning the board, the quadruple 5. That's the 499 times 4, excuse me. Yes, the quadruple 5. I said it right. Thank you, yes. Okay, Nick's backing me up, actually. Let's see, yep. Yep. Yeah, I think if you're playing on freshmen, I will say, I think people are winning by 10-minute quarters. You're probably putting up, 80 plus, 70 plus, 100 plus. Real talk. Like you really probably are. But man, we have a second half of a football game here to go. This is very close. We're used to playing close games. We have pretty much all season with the exception of like maybe 2 games. 2, maybe 3. No, probably 2. 16-12. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the love very much. Thank you for everyone who's hanging out. Don't forget. Actually, y'all did see this, right? For those that missed my my full season prediction video, Notre Dame has named their starting QB CJ Carr. So that's a done deal. That was tweeted today at 12:29 p.m. That's going to be who Miami's facing. Does not change my prediction in any way. I didn't care which guy it was. Both of them have a very small amount of play time. Carr got some garbage time snaps against Purdue. Didn't record any stats. The other guy, Minchie, very safe with his play style. Wasn't worried about that. It's not the quarterback position I'm concerned about, honestly. So not really worried about it, but it is going to be CJ Carr. But I do talk about that in my full season prediction, which if you haven't watched, you should watch. You should check it out right here. Full season prediction. I will link it. Give me the stinking W. Now, a team that I am going to talk about. There you go. There's a slide spoiler alert. Had W's for the first 2 games. I'm linking it. Boom. Check it out. Leave your thoughts. Leave your opinions on it. I love seeing the comments here. 65 comments so far. 8-4, 9-3. Wow. 7-5. Okay. What else do we have on here? 8-4, 9-3, 10-2, 12-0. Randy. Okay. 11-1 or 7-5, a real possibility from Randy. Jake, 12-0. 9-3, 11-1. Okay, let's chop it up, man. Let's chop it up. Leave some thoughts on there on that video. Post-game press conference happening immediately after the game. I'm clinching. I am clinching. I'm going to be honest. Here we go. They do get the ball.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Yeah, need to stop Notre Dame's running game, yeah. And we don't really know what we have on defense. Like, let's be honest. Right, Patty? We know what we hope to see on defense. But we don't know what we have.
If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance.
Yeah, let me know what you think, Straight Street 6. I'll be looking forward to your comment.
On what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football.
Oh!
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more
It's
physical.
okay.
I don't think this is
We got
a
hands on him.
question about trying different run plays. I think it's up
Got
to the
hands
big
on him.
fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're
Yeah, buddy.
going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Plenty of distance between
Man,
them
did you
and the
guys
sticks
see
here on
Josh
second
Pate
down.
put out his conference championship predictions? And he has Clemson versus Georgia Tech in the ACC championship game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just
Thoughts?
Get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's the first guy I saw give Georgia Tech that much credit. I think Canes King is good. I think that their head coach is a great motivator.
That's caught. It's Stewart. They'll make the stop about a yard short.
But he's the first guy that I've seen
One of the things I
put
love about
them
this
in
defense
the
is they just have
conference
such great awareness,
championship.
and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position.
That was sketchy.
Coverage team gets the
Rare
job
Josh
done.
Pate
They'll
W.
mark him down at the
He also
30.
has Georgia coming to Gainesville.
Here comes the
I
Hurricane
sometimes
offense
I will
looking to
say
gather a little more
it
strength.
is interesting because the majority of the college football world will have very similar predictions.
Opening snap
There's
of
going to
this
be
drive
some
comes
people who
from the
really let the
38-yard
fandom
line.
get a hold of them and, are maybe more subjective with theirs, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
Makes him- look at that toughness, just
Wow.
running through every
This
line.
is, again, where we assert our dominance. This is where we play ground and pound, power football. Teams have not had an answer for this in the second half of the season. So it is always kind of interesting sometimes to
He's so
see
hard to get on the ground, Dave.
when there's
He plays with
somebody that
great
kind
pad
of
level and also
does
has
something
phenomenal
outside of the box, goes against the grain, right? Everybody has
Looking
Clemson.
downfield on first
Oh,
down.
no.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
He's no Cam Ward.
Defensive backs don't have hands. Nice job breaking up the football and making the catch.
He's no Cam Ward, that's for sure.
Swat it down. You see him trying to catch it. Looks like they have two left hands. Defensive
That's
backs
two
don't
picks from Beck.
Nice job breaking up
He's
the
thrown
football.
more interceptions than touchdown passes this season.
Actually catching it.
Somehow we've survived.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off play action on first down.
It's just going to have to be a close game, isn't it?
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough.
North Carolina is obviously on everybody's watch list. You know it.
Get it to him quickly, and the big tight end
Everybody wants to see how the North Carolina situation
Good job
plays
by the
out.
QB throwing an accurate throw. I gotta hit those guys
Myself
on the move,
included.
on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football.
Nice
And
play
the
call,
defense
Heatherman.
gets home and makes
Very
it
nice.
at the 37-yard line.
Wow, and the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous.
Brad,
with
there
thinking
is no
about Miami
difficulty
Hurricane
switch in real
defense.
life.
Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
This is what it takes
Just a short pass
to
to the
where
tight end.
you.
If you found it, please let me know where it
Get
is.
some co-op.
Good pickup.
Oh, man.
The play call on the RPO. That time the defender
Appreciate the two,
runs
Frog
on
Man.
run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
And the Hokies need their binoculars to
Thank
find
you
that line
for
to
the
gain
love,
here
bro.
on third down.
Big third down.
Looking to throw, it's Drones.
Come on.
He lobs one high
No way.
down the left side. And they
Nice
can't
job.
hook up on the big play, and that brings
Our
them to
defense has been playing lights out.
This offense is really
It's
strong
real
so
funny
far
how
in this
once
game.
I
Passing
once
game
I found out you
particularly,
could
a lot of
bat
that
the
is
ball
on the
down as a
quarterback,
defender
but
and you
at
didn't
some
have to
point
try
you
to
need
pick
guys
it
to
off,
step
how
up
much
and
the
knock
defense
down.
got better.
That was a very good throw.
Breaking
These
immersion
receivers
again
got
for
to
a
be
moment.
able to make that catch. It just takes one
For the first
play
4
to
games of
get
the season,
momentum.
I always
Build
hit
some
triangle
confidence,
and
but
was
the
trying
guys
to
around
intercept the
the
ball
quarterback,
every
They've
time.
now got to step up for this offense.
Every time.
And here comes that Miami offense
Yep.
back onto the field.
And it's a big reason why so many teams were getting those big time catches because we just weren't in the best position to try to pick it off. We should have been just batting it down.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bauman. And a good job in coverage.
But you live and you learn. You go on a 5-game win streak. That's what you do. Ooh, interesting, Cypher.
Rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
It's okay. We're going to play Miami Hurricanes football. Power football.
Thanks to this senior defender.
Power football, baby.
A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
all we needed.
offensive linemen.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see.
Oh, that's fine, Jake. I want people to put it no matter what. Objective, subjective, fandom, opposing team fan. I love it, man. Oh, heck, I mean, buddy.
There was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's back. Right
Too late.
And he throws
That's 3 picks.
interception. His third one of the
It's a
night.
pick 6!
On the return. And it's going to be a pick 6.
I swear I'm about to put Luke Nickel, Emery Williams, Judd Anderson,
And he did the pick 6.
a fan in at quarterback. Can any of you throw the football around?
Next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
We spent all of our NIL money, but
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
and I can't take it out of my pay. I have a car insurance, mortgage payment,
Check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5
land
teams
taxes.
going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. Penn State is ahead early at Happy
That's
Valley.
3
That's not exactly safe
interceptions
one out there. This game is a
from
long way
Beck.
from being over. They're up by 11
3.
over Nebraska. The landscape of college football will change dramatically with the outcome of this one, and we will keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Thanks to grab. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the
black uniforms.
40-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Really good job.
Good call,
by
Carson.
everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and
Good
a
call.
first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
We're not losing to the Hokies. Absolutely not.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Woo!
A solid
Just hold the
pickup
ball.
there before the defense
That's
is
our
able to
that's
get
our
the first down.
Heisman guy right there.
I like
You
this
know,
guy as a
he
running back
really
because
wants
he
to
can
make
run
something
between the
happen. I
tackles
get
and
it.
He can also go outside. He can really
I
do it
understand.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground.
That just takes too long to
And this
develop.
one will be stopped for no gain.
I hate that
This
play.
guy's been an animal all
Dawson,
game. He's
take that
had
out of the
tons
playbook.
Success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line
Scrap
that
it.
front seven
I don't
tons of
care.
credit for being
Toss it.
really physical there.
Yep.
Getting the TFL.
Dropping back, it's back. Quick strike complete.
As you can see, we have emphasized ball security in the second half. Once you have the ball, when it comes to throwing, I guess we should have been more specific. It seems as though Carson Beck did not get the memo.
Offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Down.
We're too strong. We're too strong.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's
Lane on it.
Long, it's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The run to the left.
Okay, don't run into the defender.
It's an offense that takes pride.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what we're doing. You know the play.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd.
That's exactly how we draw it up. We knew that they were going to run into each other. I've watched a lot of tape. That's the 4th time those two defenders have done that this season. That's right. Sideline, sideline, sideline. Come on. Extra point, team. Let's go. Come on, Bert. Those guys have done that. That makes 4 times going into this game.
Running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point
Okay, Bert.
is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So
Exactly. Yep, great comparison. Thank you for honoring my request, Pace-Up. Beck is just, Beck's playing scared. I mean, that boy is rattled. For sure.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the catch. It's Green.
Okay.
And good coverage by the defense.
What's really awesome here is we have a 4-point lead.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender.
This is big.
This game so
Thank
far,
goodness for
best
OJ.
running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field. It's throws. Got it behind the line. It's Green.
We got too aggressive. I'm okay with that.
First down at the 29.
I'm all right with
That
that.
wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a
Remember,
really
post-game
better
press
way
conference
of
happening
converting
immediately
on
after
third
this,
down.
guys.
Awesome job by the
There is
quarterback.
one more regular season game after this against Pitt.
Pass rush gets there.
So it's been a heck of a ride.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB,
Let's finish strong. Get some good questions.
Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
They've not been able to run the football that great this game.
Throwing right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drop.
Work with me. ESPN is trying to not show this for some reason. Why'd he hoist that thing up there like a trophy or something? Like, bro, we get it. You moved the chains. You caught the ball.
If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch.
I get it.
Hokies still with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up.
Okay.
A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance.
That's Miami
they're the
football.
best teams.
What a Nice job by
What
the
difficulty
defense to
on
swing
this
it out, not
season?
give him any time
All-American.
alley and knock him down for a loss.
All-American, and we went
It's
in
been a
blind.
surprise today for this offense. Like,
We went in
coming into the game,
blind,
we all talked
zero
about- we thought
practice
they'd be
before
able
the
to run
first
against this
game,
defense
almost
that's been
came
run
back
on a
against
lot,
Notre
and this
Dame. That's where I
offense
say
just
people
can't
don't
get
know
the
the
running game
context.
going. Be interested to
Some
see
people
what
do.
they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they
We
need that
almost
physical
came back
running game.
against Notre Dame.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on
We
that play,
almost
able to
beat
wedge
Florida
it back
State.
to
We
the
were
line
in
of
control of that
scrimmage.
game the entire time. One team beat us and beat us badly, and it was Florida. Florida showed me what's up. I can't even. Oh, you were there.
They've
There
got
you
a
go.
good
I
chunk
can't
of ground
even.
to cover on 3rd and long from the
I can't say
41.
anything about Florida. They whooped my butt.
Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's
That might have been the game that put me in a neck
Takes a
break.
hit as he fires. He's got an open man.
They put me in a neck
Defense
brace.
out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Okay, buddy.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you
All right.
want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really
Everything's
nice
going
route.
their way right
Great
now.
job looking
Ridiculous.
that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella. And
Is
they're
it just
able to
me, or are we starting to look slow?
But the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Hokies
I feel like we
didn't
look a little
start this
gassed
drive
out
with
there.
great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard
We
line
shine
as
pretty
they
well
inch
right here,
closer
though.
and closer to pay dirt.
We've consistently been great right here.
Second
Yeah,
down,
our red
coming
zone
up on this
defense
red
has been
zone opportunity.
phenomenal.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Okay, that's embarrassing though. That's just unacceptable right there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving
Here we go, y'all.
forward, expect the offense to go back to the option
No
play
cushion.
again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback. and force
There
him
it is. Let's go.
Loss of a couple.
Let's go.
This has got to be disappointing.
Now
for the
focus up.
offense, guys. You were expecting
Brent
to have
has
a
some
lot of
balls.
success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much.
Brent
this
has some
season,
balls,
but just
all right?
nothing doing. They have not been good enough.
It's not the
in
defense I
trenches
meant to
so far.
call.
Sends it back in motion.
Too late.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Miscommunication.
The short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know
To be fair, all right.
exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it's certainly
That was miscommunication across the board.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open?
Now I will say,
You know
okay.
The quarterback loves the big tight ends. And
I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. But I want you to see something right here. One more time. No, they're using, this is a tech school. They're using some sort of high-powered magnets that they have in the pads. We're going to have this whole game investigated.
really poor job by the defense.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You're telling me these guys can't come up with something that they could put in the football and then in their pads that attracts the ball to them? It basically just floated.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Run our favorite play.
We'll see what they can do.
The
on
guys
this
get
drive
hyped
that
up running
starts
this
at
play.
the 16-yard line.
They don't care, you know, what they call it defensively.
Leaves it with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Okay.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles.
We want one more play. We want another play here.
And really stopping the other team's run game. Just
no, we don't. No, we don't.
Contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running back.
Yeah, we do. No, we don't. Just kidding. All right. I'm just messing with Brent, y'all. I'm just messing with it. It is 26-23. Virginia Tech in the lead. I'm coaching my butt off out here, man. I'm coaching my butt off out here. Can we get some 4s for this team and for this coaching staff, man? We have 1 quarter of football left in the game before the final regular season game of the year. Can we get some 4s? Good grief. We put together the perfect game plan. What really hurt us is those 14 points in the third quarter given up to Virginia Tech. Otherwise, let's just win the football game, okay? Let's just win the daggum football game.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
We love being in this position.
Example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback.
We absolutely love it.
These 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete.
Especially when they line up like this on defense.
And now you're set up to fail.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive
We gobble that up.
There and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive line...
Turnovers really hurt us. It did. Turnovers really, really hurt us.
1st and 10. He'll try the left side. There he goes. Good call, good.
You know, we're used to Beck putting us in a pretty difficult position, but on the second half of the season, we've still found a way to come out on top. You know it?
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires to the big fella.
That's fine. That's fine.
Giving up size, still got him on the turn.
That is A-okay.
Quarterback's best friend in the pass game, because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Take our time. Nice long drive. Wear out this Virginia Tech defense even more than they already are.
To the ground with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those plays from a defensive perspective,
Same side,
just super
same play.
Because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like I don't know if you're passing, don't know.
When the game is on the line.
Keeping this defense off balance and creating.
What do you think this coaching staff's motto is? Does anybody have any guesses? When the game is on the line in the 4th quarter, what do you think is our mindset? What do you think we're trying to do?
Really nice pickup on that one.
Keeping the ball out of Carson Beck's hands.
When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival,
that's what we do.
He has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt.
We keep the ball out of Carson's hands.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice.
We embrace the Cox.
Dude, that you know you can count on.
We run the stinking football.
He's been carrying this offense.
And we win the daggum football game.
Huge run. They love explosive play. The give to the running
They
back
clogged
for the
up that
shot
middle.
clock. And the defense holds.
We don't want to play action, bro. We just don't. We don't, and I don't think we can stretch them out.
That comes off the ball like that.
We're more about power, not speed.
No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second.
It's not that we're not fast, right?
From the gun, running back gets the give.
Okay.
They get him down.
We'll take that.
He was driving his way
Hey, we'll take that.
down the 7-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill.
Such a
making
big play.
good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Yo, this is such a big play, Canes fans.
Get a fresh set with first and goal.
And I don't like it.
The offense wastes
I'm
no time
overriding
getting
Dawson.
the time
Dawson,
off
come
the
here.
ball.
Yes, I know they're going to see this coming. It's fine. Do it anyways. Do it anyways.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they're giving it to the tight end.
And that's why I'm the boss, man.
Inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure.
World's tallest drummer. Good to see you. Okay, buddy. Okay.
Down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's
All
had a
right.
good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
This is what you love to see.
All right,
It's
now.
Defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, the TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
He's brought down
They're gonna make me, aren't they?
The defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
They're going to freaking make us do it.
And this offense
Okay.
trying to be physical
All right.
inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense.
Why did he stop?
Coverage standpoint,
Why did he stop? Plus we had, I mean, come on, man. Beck. You're killing me, bro. Killing me, bro.
Our team.
That's a big stop by this defense.
Send out the
Now,
field
man,
goal
this
unit.
is decision
I'm
time.
serious.
If it's at the 5, if it's at the 10, I'm kicking the field goal and tying this thing up. But so close to the goal line, you want to roll the dice to still maybe take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for
I'm
it
about to
here on-
dig deep.
Back to throw, it's back. Touchdown, Hurricane! And with that, they move out front. Touchdown, Miami!
Just like at practice.
Players make big plays in big games. It seems like he should already do it. This guy has an opportunity in the end zone coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing
Just
on
like
concentration.
we
Defense
practiced
not
it.
able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Do you know how many plays we get to run through? How many situations we put this team through with 3 practices a day?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5.
Now what we need is for this
Penn
defense
State is running away
to
with
make
the
a stand.
Thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 15.
I'm gonna remind
over
them.
Nebraska. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested
I'm going to remind them.
top 5
Everybody on defense, huddle up. I don't think that I was loud enough the first time. I told you guys about my idol, my hero, Aragorn. Lord of the Rings, there is always hope. I want y'all to go out there, play fast, physical. You know that they don't have the conditioning that this football team has. You see them winded. You see the hands on their hips. If anybody here right now puts their hands on their hips, you will be forced into the transfer portal after the season. I want to see you guys go out there, create a turnover. I want to see you force a 3 and out and get a gosh darn punt. Anything less than that is unacceptable. Remember what Aragorn said in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And that was life or death. You don't have to worry about getting your head sliced off by an orc. This is football. This is child's play. Cox on 3. Get your butts out there. I'm sorry. They just needed a refresher.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Virginia Tech sends the offense on.
They needed to be reminded.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone.
Sometimes in life you have to take chances. Sometimes you have to believe a little bit.
Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position.
No game.
So you've got one-on-one matchups, man.
Play one.
On those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
We were there. We were there.
Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Drones. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
There it is.
And they'll stop him about.
I know you don't have the balls from here, Brent.
And that's why as a defense you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football.
Don't worry. They need to watch for the fake.
Surprisingly makes a
Okay.
fair catch.
This is exactly where the Miami Hurricanes want to be.
Here comes
Right?
the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
This is exactly where we want to be.
A little bit smaller, Jesse, and any
This is what we
mistake
do.
would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the
This
39-yard
is
line.
what
It'll be a first
we
down.
do.
I know exactly what I have to do here.
If we had been doing this from week 1, we would be undefeated. I don't have a doubt in my mind that this football team would be undefeated right now if we had found our identity. We had a major identity crisis, and Florida helped us figure out what we needed to do. And it's unfortunate that we had to get embarrassed on national TV like that. I understand that it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a horse pill for the fan base. But
The give as they work on that.
we found out that we're a tough football team. They can't run with us, and I mean that literally. They can't run with us.
Make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run.
I would love it, man. It'd be so fun. I don't care. Baseball, football, basketball. I'd love to motivate the kids. The problem is, I don't care to hurt their feelings either. So I've made my nephews cry when we're playing basketball and baseball and stuff. That's the only thing. Not because I'm hard on them, but because I'm just like,
Sandman
Not going to let them win. No handouts. You got to earn it. You know what I mean? This has rarely failed us.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
We're on All-American.
Everyone knows it's coming, but the
Doubters can keep crying.
Is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Everybody always said, I saw the comments on social media, you know, saying, why would the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes not run to the right side? That's where you're strongest. And I've been very vocal and upfront in saying that's what our opponent expects.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off.
I mean, good grief, is it not obvious?
Get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We're about to go for our 6th win in a row. I'm looking at Brent. Brent's looking at me. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say at midfield.
Run the gun. The running back has it.
And Lyle. Now that's why I love doing these virtual seasons. I'm going to break immersion again. I'm sorry. I love doing these virtual seasons because there's each virtual season tells a unique story. You know, last year was the diabetes Twinkie incident. No, that was 2 years ago. I'm sorry, that was 2 years ago. That was with Tyler Van Dyke. Every year tells some sort of cool, unique story. And it's just so much fun, man. This year was the 1-4 football team flying the planes. This guy is going to get fired. To what is this heck of a run? What is this win streak? There's whispers of, an ACC championship game that could shock people. Putting Jordan Lyle in over Mark Fletcher when he tweaked his ankle is still just one of the biggest things that happened this season. It is. The Carson Beck interception ordeal. Beck has thrown like 24 or 25 touchdowns, but he's thrown like 26 or 27 interceptions.
That's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute
it is.
range,
It's that bad, y'all. It's that bad.
You got a lead. It's smash mouth. It's keep that clock running. It's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down.
Now this is kind of tough. I don't like being in this position, if I'm being honest. We're going to run this down. Yeah, we're going to run this down. Let's matriculate the ball down the field. Good to see you, Derek. We're going to run this down, okay? And I'm going to go against what I typically say, and I think we're going to have to let Beck throw the football here. But we cannot turn the ball over.
Looking to throw, it's back. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about
Okay, they have no timeouts. Doesn't matter, y'all. Doesn't matter. It's over. It's over. Hey, Brent. Hey, Brent. Yeah, I see you over on the sideline. Hey, Brent, what are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at, buddy? I know what you're looking at. You're looking at a winner.
No matter how much college football.
Yeah, Brent, you're looking at a winner. I'm looking at a loser.
Rivalries are consistent and winning rivalry games. Well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so
I'll see you in a few
much.
minutes.
Take the field against your rival. You're able to put up a performance like that.
Yep.
That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable.
Woo, buddy. Don't go anywhere. Post-game press conference happening after.
couple games.
I thought we were going to lose this ball game.
There's a letdown that naturally
I did.
happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our
What's up, Swag Kane? Man, when they scored 14 in the third, I thought we were going to lose this freaking game. Man.
Watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, sounds good, Randy. As always, I appreciate you so much for hanging out. Before you go to bed, I do want you to see something, Randy. 202 rushing yards. 202 rushing yards. Lyle with a triple-digit night. 30-26, 31 first downs, 437 yards of offense. It's crazy that it... See, this is what I'm talking about. Coop, what about this? Coop, what? Bro, they had 183 yards of offense, and we still only beat them 30-26. We only won by 4. They were able to keep it a 4-point game with 183 yards of total offense. You factor in sacks and everything all together, negative 25 rushing yards. But look at this, man. 3 picks. 3 picks from Carson Beck. Almost cost us the daggone football game. What's the real record going to be this year, Bubba? Great question. What you can do? I'm just messing with you a little bit. Watch that video right there. I did my full regular season prediction, and I even go a little bit beyond it this year. 30 minutes on time of possession to their 9 minutes. Look at some individual stats. Kyron Drones had a bad day. Defensively, however, for Virginia Tech, good grief, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sacks. There's your 3 picks. Miami, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right at our average with the sacks. I'm doing this backwards, so it's messing with me. Oh, this is weird to do it backwards. Again, we're not a passing team. We run the football. But Bauman, one of the top targets for Carson Beck pretty consistently. Rushing, Jordan Lyle with another 200-plus night. 5.4 per carry. The man is playing out of his mind. I've not coached a player this locked in my entire career. Beck, 24 of 31, looks great, right? 77% completion percentage. Was too bad that he threw 3 interceptions. Let's take a look around the country. We were number 23. Do we climb anymore? What a game. Good to see you, Jay Diz. Defense played really well in the fourth quarter. That's a good point, Nick. Real good point. That ACC record we have is what really is exciting. I try to refrain from using that, Nick. I might get sued now from Norvell or by Norvell. Yikes. We'll have the legal team take care of it. We are 21. We are 21 and we have the same record as Pitt, but Pitt's 4-3 in the ACC. Now here's the big question. Top 25 we will take a peek at, but that's not really... Oh my goodness, Oregon. Yikes. Whoa, buddy. What we really want to look at is this right here. Are you telling me there's a chance that Coop? Are you telling me there is a chance that Coach Coop could play in the ACC championship game after starting 1-4? Oh my gosh. This is the run of a lifetime. They were literally flying the planes week after week. But what they forgot was those non-con games, as much as it stings to lose, were not nearly as important as that ACC gauntlet that we have performed very well in. Let's see something. Who does Florida State play? Post-game press conference is happening. I just need to see something. Okay. So Florida State cannot get another ACC loss. That's right. They close out with Florida. Okay. Interesting. So we lost to Florida State 30-24 right here. We're both 6-2 in the conference. But they lost to Clemson and Wake Forest. Brutal. Okay. This would be crazy, y'all. I'm at a loss. I really am. Quick look around the top 25. I see lots of W's. Penn State 10-1. Clemson 180-6. Good grief. Tennessee 10-1. They beat up on the Gators. Good deal. Arizona State still undefeated. Survives Colorado. Ohio State's climbing up there, y'all. Whoa, they're at number 5 now with a win over Rutgers. Georgia at 6. Nebraska took an L to the number 1 team in the country, Penn State. Cool, it shows who they got coming up to play too. That's awesome. Oklahoma got a win. Texas A&M is up there. Notre Dame, who we played close. By the way, what was the score to that game? I mean, guys, come on. Come on. People were calling for my head. Yo. Crazy. Now let's see. Iowa State lost. We saw the upset. USC beating Oregon. Okay. Oh, buddy. This is crazy. What a way to turn this football program around. All right, we're going to save the game, and we're going to get to the post-game press conference. Do we play Clemson? We do not in the regular season. However, it will be Clemson in the ACC championship game. And if I lose, Florida State is in, I believe, right? Is that what the standing showed? If I lose to Pitt, Florida State is in. If I beat Pitt, Miami is in. And it's at Pitt in November. Okay. All right. Wow. But everyone will have to wait because that's it. We got to get to the podium. We have to do the post-game press conference. Now, look, I know the history with Pitt. We'll get to that in the post-game press conference. All right. We will talk about that. Give me about 1 to 2 minutes. I need to go. That's right. I said, yes, I have something to say to Brent. Yes, hold it. Hold him. Get security to hold him down at the 50-yard line. Something. All right? I have something to say to him. Definitely. I will see you guys at the podium in about 1 to 2 minutes. Bring your questions. We're 7-4. We're on a heck of a run. Come on, I'll see you there. Whew. You know, a lot of people don't know that this game was very personal for me. Brent and I actually went to high school together, and he used to pick on me. He used to pick on me a lot because I played with Pokemon cards, and Brent would point and poke fun at me. He would throw erasers at me in class. And all I got to say is, Brent, who's laughing now? I actually showed up to this game with an eraser in my pocket, and when he reached out to shake my hand at midfield just a moment ago, I hit him right between the eyes with said eraser. So, Brent, that's what you get. Absolutely no well wishes to their team. I hope that they lose their final game of the season, and I have no good things to say about them. What a game. 30-26. I will say that the defense stepping up in the fourth quarter and shutting out Virginia Tech is really what helped push this team to victory. And the other thing would be my motivational speech to start the fourth quarter. The quote from Aragorn, "There is always hope." And I have to say that I met with the guys in the locker room, and, you know, just like every game, every win, we give away a game ball. And I took the game ball and I said, this goes to everybody on defense. I can't give this to one man. You guys stepped up big time. Carson Beck put you in a hole. No water for you, Carson. Carson, put the water down. You threw 3 interceptions this game. Right after we let you get back on World of Warcraft after the no interceptions last week. You might take it back. No shower either. And the guys, I went to hand the defensive unit the game ball. And you want to know what they did? They extended it back out and they said, "This is for you, coach." You motivated us in this game when we thought there was no hope. And they said, Coach, we remember what you said. And it was what Aragorn said in the Two Towers. There's always hope. Always hope. So I humbly accept the third game ball this season. Thank you, defense. Shout out to Corey Heatherman. I thought about giving it to him, but yeah, I'm the head man, so it's a good look for me to get the game ball. We win and we're in. We can put this game in the past, but I will accept questions talking about it. We can discuss the upcoming showdown against Pitt. If we win, we are in the ACC championship game. That's right. A team that was once 1-4 has now silenced the haters and is potentially going to be playing for a conference title against a head coach that I don't know if you guys know this, but I have beef with. That's Dabo. However, we have to take on Pat and Pitt coming up, and that is a tough road game. I will not sleep until I have the perfect game plan. I'm going on 4 days right now after this Virginia Tech game. With that being said, let's open this up for questions. Darren here, right up front. Good to see you, Darren. Looking good, by the way. Did you do something different with the stash or you dyed it? Okay, well it looked great before, but even more handsome now. I like it. Coach, the chair of the Virginia Tech physics department is claiming that they had no idea that the magnetic pigskin experiment would be used to cheat in football. NCAA investigation is pending. Thoughts? Given that we won this football game, I'm not really concerned about it. That's someone else's problem. Right, Darren? We'll cross that bridge when we get there, in the off season. I have tunnel vision right now. I'm focused on getting to the ACC championship game. Had we lost this, yes, we would have got the team of lawyers and things together. We would have been contacting the CIA, the FBI, and the President of the United States of America, as we have done many times, and we have saw success in taking that route. I knew there were some extra things to worry about going into this game, going up against a tech school, right? Drones, extra strong magnets, and many other things. Some sort of satellite technology that could spy on us and intercept signals, and we implemented some things to try to combat that. We had all of our coordinators on the sideline. I don't know if ESPN showed this. They were wrapped in aluminum foil. So we strategically did that, and we were ready. I fully expected Virginia Tech to cheat. And I think that there was something going on there. There was. But we won the game, so not really my problem at this point. Straight Street 6 here. Would you consider starting Luke Nickel in Pitt because of how Carson is playing? No. The thing is we're a run-first football team. When the game is on the line, we just get the ball out of Carson Beck's hand as quickly as possible, preferably handing the ball off and not throwing it. If we have to, we will run the ball every single down against Pitt, and I still think that we could win the football game. As a matter of fact, I guarantee no matter what, we win that football game. Carson Beck can throw 10 interceptions, and we will still win that football game. Yalaha, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. We got a question here from Aaron. Guys, keep them coming if you have any questions. Did it appear the football was in fact magnetized or remote controlled, yet you overcame the alleged cheating by Virginia Tech? I understand there are going to be a lot of questions about the magnetized football or remote controlled football. All I ask is that if they have some sort of top secret technology, please share that with the government so they can get that to the military, right? If we can develop some sort of bullets or things that can be attracted to us, I don't know anything about this stuff, right? I'm a coach. I'm a motivator, and I might make more money than, the biggest scientist in the world, but that's irrelevant. I just want them to share that information, and we got the win. We got the win. So when you think about it, we beat a team that tried to cheat and they still could not beat us. That says a lot about that program. So recruits, if there are any recruits watching this right now, I want you to think about that. There's a place in South Florida that would love to have you come down and call it home. I would not consider going. What is there to do in Virginia? Let's be real. What is there to do? Orange and green blood here with what I assume is going to be a great question. The Hurricane cocks are getting stronger the more you pound the ball. How do you make all those All-Americans look like freshmen on EA Sports College Football? Your cocks are coming. Did you get the socks? Nice. You got the cock socks. Okay, good deal. Mine got delayed in shipping, which is crazy, right? It's my idea. And yet I'm having to wait. I see a lot, right? I see a lot of you. Yes, you have the Cox socks. What was the question? I started thinking about Cox and completely forgot. It's the 3-a-days. It's the 3-a-days. That's how we make these teams. These guys look like freshmen out there. It's the 3-a-days. No team is as conditioned as we are. Are we still going to launch an investigation? We are not. No. However, everyone obviously saw what happened, so I anticipate a flood of lawsuits coming in and investigations. The FBI is always watching. They'll be in contact, I'm sure. Question here from Nick. Every team dreams of this moment. Win, and you are in. What is your message to the team to keep them from choking like the last 24 before them? There are going to be a lot of things that I'm going to say that we are going to keep behind closed doors, because as humbling as it is for coaches to try to copy our blueprint, I don't want to put everything out there, especially here live. I assume that they're airing this on national TV, this interview. This is such a big moment. Win and you're in, as you said. My message would be, let's just go out there and whoop Pitt's ass. That's my message. We you said that ass was one of the words I could say on live television. Is it? Oh, only, okay, so I can only say piss. Okay. All right. Okay, whoop the piss out of Pitt. That's going to be my message to them. Soggy Supreme, do you think Pitt is planning on playing dirty or potentially cheating to keep you out of the ACC championship? Absolutely. I do have a couple of insiders that have infiltrated that program. I've been getting reports for weeks at everything that they have going on. Your mind is going to be blown at what you're going to see them try to do. I will not be drinking anything on game day. I will not be eating anything. I will basically be out there in pregame on warm-ups in a big, giant, inflatable bubble. We're going to play it very safe in that one. Jay Wood, we're going to take a couple more here. I assume you're going to Taco Bell again. Do you think there's a possible partnership deal? I sure hope so. I do, and as a matter of fact, they're going to close here in about 45 minutes. So I'm contractually obligated to be here, but we are going to have to speed this up a little bit. I'm going to be going to Taco Bell. I'm going to be possibly giving Baja Blast Midnight a second shot. I tried it the first time, wasn't really that impressed. I'm more of a regular Baja kind of guy, but we could maybe give it another shot. As far as the sponsorship goes, I'm waiting. Taco Bell, I'm waiting with open arms. How do you plan on addressing the media's rumors of possible difficulty change? Great question from Peso Frank. People continue to make these statements like difficulty. They say R1 was open. They say Coop missed the kick. None of this makes any sense to me. I firmly believe these people are living in some sort of fantasy land, or they're using some sort of code when speaking, and I have yet to figure out how to decipher it. Maybe I'm just out of touch. I'm 35 years old. These younger generations, maybe R1 stands for something. Maybe you should have thrown it to triangle means something. I eat, sleep, breathe football. I don't really keep up with what all of these sayings are. Caden, rumors swirling that when you and Brent were on staff together at UTEP, he punched you for stealing his girlfriend. Care to comment? So Brent was not on the staff at UTEP. He was actually the janitor. Many people do not know this. He was actually the janitor there, and there were some exchanges that did happen. He possibly may have made a move on my girlfriend at the time. They may also be married now at this current point in time. I decline to comment any further. Destination Disney TV. Would I consider taking the team to Flanagan's after the game? As much as I like Flanagan's, that's far too expensive to take the entire team there. We're going to go and get them a taco party pack at Taco Bell. It's insane how quickly you can spend millions and millions of dollars when you have 4 Lamborghinis, a 4-story house, again, land taxes, insurance. The bills just keep flying in. We have 4 outdoor units to help cool the house in the South Florida heat. It costs a lot. So absolutely not. No Flanagan's for the team. No. Darren here again, 1 or 2 more, and we're going to, Taco Bell is going to be closing soon here. With these obvious attempts to cheat, right, do you feel that the 4 previous losses were the result of technical, Darren using some very big words that are above my pay grade here. Of course. I believe Florida might have been one of the games we were worried about the drones. We employed an entire anti-cheat team of people, of professionals that specialize in figuring out what these teams are doing behind the scenes, infiltrating their practices, bugging their phones. So yes, I believe there was some cheating that did happen. Absolutely, I did, or do. World's tallest drummer here. Did you consider the Gladiator or Braveheart motivational speeches before choosing Aragorn? I myself am a fan of Gladiator, yes, very much, but nothing trumps the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. I believe if you were to take, their names have left me, but the main guys in Gladiator and Braveheart, and they were to face Aragorn in an arena, I think he could take them in a 2v1 situation. So absolutely not. Aragorn is my idol, my hero. I did not consider anyone else when motivating the guys. Did not. Will Miami beat the Florida Gators? Okay. Susan is back. Security. This is such a silly question. What are we? We've already played the Gators. Okay. Just take the mask off. Take the wig off. I know that's a fake mustache. Okay. Get her up. Let's see here from Aaron Brown. Lack of going to Flanagan's due to spending. No, I front the money, right? So when we go to Taco Bell, that is coming out of Coach Coop's pocket. And them boys can eat. Let me tell you, the Great Wall of Maryville, them boys can put away, it's a party pack of tacos per guy. So it gets very expensive. So imagine spending that. They're not going to split a plate of chicken tenders at Flanagan's, right? With that being said, man, it's been, Taco Bell closes in 30 minutes, okay? So We're going to need all of the support we can get at Pitt. All right, we're going to need the fans to show up and invade that stadium, take it over, orange and green as far as the eye can see. We win, we are in the ACC championship game. Let's prove the doubters wrong. Let's handle business. And this team is playing some of the best football they've played all year when it matters most, which is the November games. Probably not. We're making school history.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Go Canes.
Duck always knows what to say to put a smile on this coach's face. Thank you, Duck. Can we clap it up for Duck? I know Duck will be there to support the Canes. He would walk there if he had to. Across the dang country. Uphill. Both ways. There and back. I'll see y'all at Pitt. Tropical. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold up. Hold up. Tropical coming in as well with the 305. Thank you for the big love, Tropical. Unbelievable, man. It's crazy. I did not think, like, all joking aside, all right? Break the immersion. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. It's all fake. It's all yeah, it's not real. That's crazy the way this has played out, to think that we actually could play in the ACC championship game. It comes down to a do or die, win and you're in, against Pitt for the Coach Coop Plays version. How freaking crazy is that? That's wild. I can't believe we started out 1-4 and we could beat Pitt and be in the conference championship. That Clemson game will be so scary. Because, again, if you think about, right, like, I know we're talking virtually. Like, we're talking about the video game, and the video game can play out different than what people are thinking, you know, in real life. But if you look at the schedule, we lost to Notre Dame. Whooped Bethune-Cookman. Lost to USF. Got beat real bad against Florida. But then I watched some YouTube videos. Swapped out to Jordan Lyle at running back. And we got better. We played Florida close. And then look, Louisville was not that great. Stanford turned out to not be that good. SMU wasn't really anything awesome. Was not a powerhouse. Syracuse sucked really bad. We beat the heck out of that team. NC State was ranked, but still they weren't great. Way too close for comfort, but we handled business. Really, this part of the schedule after that second bye week in the game anyways, speaking virtually, really the opponents weren't, the ACC teams weren't that great. We dodged most of the better teams. We didn't see Clemson in the regular season. We didn't see Duke in the regular season. We saw Florida State, but we played them close. We ended up missing most of the better teams in the ACC. Like when I look at the standings, I mean, Duke is 8-3. Wake Forest is 8-3. Heck, Cal is 7-4. Same as us. So we played a lot of the bottom of the barrel. Louisville 6-5, Stanford 2-9, Syracuse 2-9. You know, so we got very lucky on the second half of the virtual season. But we did get a win. We got a win, but good grief, man. What was the score at the end of the first quarter? 3-2. That was a crazy one tonight. I'm trying to decide what is tomorrow. We might go ahead and be live tomorrow. We might go live for CPU versus CPU Pitt tomorrow. But then I might have to take a break on Thursday because I'll be out filming all day for the Notre Dame diss track. If I get it done in time, I could do the Coach Coop plays on Thursday, but it might have to be Friday or Saturday, just a heads up. I don't know how the tail end of this is going to play out this week. Improvement over last year. Yeah, but it's interesting because it just depends on the details. I'm pretty sure I went 8-4 last year, which is the record we have if we beat Pitt, but we lost more ACC games, which is interesting because that's what I've said with the real season. Miami could lose to Florida and Notre Dame, and even let's say one ACC game and go 9-3, and I'd still be more happy than the 10-2 last year if it meant we went to the ACC championship game. You know, that's what I want. I want ACC championship game for the real season. Darren, thank you for the 5, man. I was waiting for it to play a message and it didn't. So that's what I was waiting on. Thank you, Darren. Taking over the top spot on the board. Dethroning my man Chris here. Darren, I'll put you up there. Thank you for the big love you've been showing me. I appreciate that. Sharing a piece of the pie, especially in today's times. Appreciate that, Darren. Thank you, man. And on the tail end, too. What do the virtual ACC standings look like? I can show it one more time before we head out of here. For the Coach Coop plays season, wrong button. It's this. So it's Clemson on top. They're the number 2 ranked team in the country. Undefeated, 8-0 in the conference. It's us at number 2, followed up by Florida State, Duke, SMU, Wake Forest, and so on. You can kind of get a feel for it. Multiple. Our performance in the ACC is what saved our butts this season. We could be an 8-4 team playing in the ACC championship game. Like, how crazy is that? You know it? That's wild. We're on a 6-game win streak. But good grief. Clemson, though? I don't know. Virtual, Coach Coop is going to act confident, but real life Coop, the one controlling the sticks, I'd be nervous wreck for sure. Yeah, very high on Wake Forest, high on Cal, which is interesting to see. But we'll try to do the CPU sim tomorrow. It may not happen. I don't know. We might do normal Friday, Saturday. We just have to figure out the scheduling because next week is Notre Dame week. So we're pushing right into the actual football season, which obviously takes priority. Big, big, big priority. So there is a chance. Let's just play out a scenario, and then we're going to get out of here. If I were to make it to the ACC championship game and then somehow win it and make it to the college football playoffs, it will just have to bleed into the regular season, like the real season. And we'll do it on I don't know. There's nothing going on. We'll do it on a Wednesday night or something. Something to just kind of fill the void or the gap, of content, a Tuesday or Wednesday night or something like that. It would have to bleed into the real season. It'll just be some extra streams. That's all. Nothing wrong with that, right? Let's be live really often and pump out a lot of videos. So thank y'all for the support tonight. Heck of a game. Darren Williams owning the board. Thank you, Darren, for the big 5. We got some love from Tropigal, also from Duck, Frogman139 as well, and Chris Gaffney with the quadruple $4.99. Thank you for the big love, Chris. Thank you, Forza. Thank you. It was a hard-fought win. That one was dangerous. Really, 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 really close. Plan on seeing me tomorrow, but anything could happen. Worst case, you see me every Friday and Saturday. So keep an eye on the post tab or community tab on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. If you don't already, it's at thecoachcoop. We're almost at 7,500 followers over there, or 8,000. I can't remember. And another shameless plug, also watch the video I just uploaded, the full season prediction. I do a game-by-game preview, give win or loss, and thoughts on who will be in the ACC championship game. So please, please, please check that out. I would greatly appreciate it. And let's keep winning. Let's keep winning. And let's get ready to talk about the real football season, because it's here. Pretty much here. I might see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys.